We already consider our frontline workers and first responders our heroes. It's certainly impossible to imagine the tough and difficult things these first responders see regularly. That's why Faithfully Canine helps to train their four-legged friends as service dogs for free. These dogs prove that sometimes heroes have four paws.
Kathy, thank you so much for joining us on Coco. Before we get started here, my little dog Schnapps was wondering who you've got with you today.
This is Stellar. Stellar works with me with Faithfully Canine. She helps train dogs. She's actually amazing. She can help a dog if they don't quite get what we're trying to do or if they're afraid of something. She walks by and does it, and then they're going, oh, okay, that'll work.
Oh my goodness. Well, Schnapps is jealous because she doesn't do that much. So she'll sit down here for this one. But tell us more about Faithfully Canine. What do you guys do every day?
So we train veterans, first responders, civilians. We train them to train the dog they already have to be their service dog. So if they have a disability and they need some help with PTSD or a mobility issue, we can train their dog to help them. And the great thing is that veterans and first responders don't pay anything for our services. We rely on donors, sponsors, and grants to keep in business.
Wow, that's amazing. And something so incredible you're doing, especially right now as we're having so many of these first responders and frontline workers helping us so much during these times. Tell us a little bit about Project Hero too.
So Project Hero, we came up with, one of my clients that I'm working with is a veteran. He's also a first responder, and he had to leave his job due to PTSD. And speaking with him, we came up with the idea that what if we could help the first responders while they're employed to deal with some of the stress that they're dealing with so that they don't have to lose their jobs. So we created Project Hero. We train their dogs in their home to help them at home. So these dogs don't have public access. They don't go out with them, but they work at home. They can wake them from nightmares. They can do deep pressure therapy. They can interrupt repetitive behaviors. There's so many things that the dog can do at home for the first responder to just kind of help them get through the traumatic events that they deal with every day.
Wow, that's so impressive and probably makes such a difference for just so many of these people. Now, for you, Kathy, do you feel like you guys are really changing lives through this program? You know, you and Stellar especially.
We know of people that hadn't left their house in years that now can go out and be involved in their community, be a part of their family, do things with their children. I have a client that has moved to London who passed out in a mall and her dog went and got help. So amazing things are happening with these dogs and people just to make their lives better and give hope where there was no hope.
My goodness, they're heroes in themselves. So do you also work with civilians or are you strictly just for first responders?
We do work with civilians. We have about half and half. And a lot of the people that we work with, civilians, they have sexual trauma, human trafficking survivors, things like that with PTSD that a lot of people don't even think about that a service dog can help.
Wow, my goodness. So how can people reach out, whether they want to get involved or maybe they are a first responder, someone who's dealing with trauma? What's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
So they could go to our website and check us out so that they can understand what it takes to do this program. It takes commitment on their part because they're doing the training. We train them to train their dogs.
Excellent. Well, Kathy, Stellar, thank you both so much for everything you guys are doing. You're making huge differences in people's lives. And hey, Schnapps is pretty impressed. So good job, guys.
Well, sometimes superheroes have four paws.
We completely agree. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Plenty of frontline workers, first responders, or regular civilians can benefit from Faithfully Canine service dogs. Give them a call today, 970-591-3205 for more information, or head to their website, faithfullycanine.com, to see how you can get involved with this amazing organization.